That's good.
Cool.
All right, yo, here. Okay, no, this is actually the most important
That's
question
frozen.
for this.
Oh, shit.
This is the most important question, yo. Are you ready? You ready? All right, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, do it, man.
Have a foot fetish. So, do you have a foot fetish?
Do you have a foot fetish?
Just bring me back to the video. No.
No?
Same.
I like. Do I like? I'm a freak.
Okay, that's
Oh,
what
yeah,
talk
babe.
to him.
Consolation.
But there's no like particular like. I like this more than that, or that more than this.
Gotta love them all.
You know?
All right, yo, what's your
Mhm.
favorite porn category, bro, when you're on the website?
All right, it's just breaking, bringing you episode 6, and what better episode to have than one of the best from the 6 of Toronto, Tricky Troublez.
Yeah, gay out here, you know.
Yo.
Yeah. Now, before we start, I want to give a shout out to UB Ills for hosting a breaking jam and a conference this weekend, and everyone in this call except for one person. Yo, I'm sorry, James. Yo, we'll be competing on that. Yo, so with that being said, yo, let's get it started. Yo, how you feeling today, Troublez?
Yo, I just finished battling Sharif, you know.
Yeah, man, the undefeated legend.
I just did 10 rounds with him. He did his thing. No beef. It was cool. It was cool though. He did his thing.
You think you
True.
finally handed him his first loss?
Yeah,
Dennis,
Dennis couldn't take him out. Yo,
Dennis
make
couldn't do it.
This one was for T-Dot, yo. That was me donating myself to be like, yo, guys, I got you. But Dennis beat me to it, so it's all good.
Right here, yo. Your Tricky Troublez, yo. This guy's actually a true Toronto legend, yo, holding it down.
Yeah, trying, man. You know, trying to stay relevant.
True, yo. So I guess a question about that, yo. So what did you think about like his whole call out thing, like how he was calling everyone out, like even calling J-Bugs a pussy? And
So at first I was just like, who the fuck is this guy? I never heard of him. But, like, I don't know everybody, you know what I mean? Like, shout out to Bag of Clips on Instagram.
Yeah, who is that?
Bag of Clips. It's an Instagram page that's like, it shows a lot of East Coast and West Coast B-boys, and a lot of West Coast B-boys that I didn't even know. Like, obviously Canada's big, but I was like, damn, like, how come these guys didn't travel or go out? So it's like, I'm learning about a lot of B-boys that I didn't know. But I'm from the East Coast.
Mhm.
So, and I've been around for 20 years, and I've never heard or seen this guy before in my life. So when I'm looking at, like, who's talking like this? Nobody's talked like this online in a while.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it must be a toy, yo. It has to be a toy. Nobody talks like that. You know, when he started calling everybody out, I was like, oh shit, he started tagging people. And then he tagged me too, because I guess I liked the comment. He tagged me, and I was like, he's like, yo, you too, Troublez? And I was like, oh, I better train, yo. No, I'm not ready, yo. I gotta
This guy ain't
train.
scaring no one, bro. The scrawny ass
I
motherfucker.
played the game. And then he liked it, so then he messaged me privately, and he's like, yo, let's set it up. And I was like, all right. I'm not really into online battling. It's probably my first and last online battle, unless I'm getting paid
Nice.
straight up. But I was like,
Yeah. So I guess
I'll give him that work.
you say, yo. Yeah, I guess a big topic right now is like about the online battles, yo. So I guess we'll quickly talk about that, yo. So what's your opinion on that?
I think it's whack.
Tell him.
It's okay. Like, I'm on the fence. Like, it's whack in the sense of it takes away from the energy of the natural essence of why we do this. You know, coming together as a community, having each other's energy in the room. Like, for example, like, I don't like those big stage battles. I hate them. Like, when I went to Bboy Unit years ago, like, the other crew's 20 feet over there. Like, what the fuck? Like, I can't even serve you while you're all the way. I gotta run all the way. You know, like, do a half 50-meter fucking dash just to go serve you and then run all the way back? It's like, fuck. So I'm more of like a cypher, party, intimate kind of guy. But
Yeah.
because of the unfortunate circumstances of COVID-19 and us not being able to go to community centers and events and stuff, I think online's cool. Because, like, what if I want to battle physics? I'm not going to, and I don't have a plane ticket to fly to Korea, which is like $1,000 usually. It's like, yo,
what the fuck?
go online.
Jams don't even pay that shit, yo. What the hell?
Yeah, you know, and it's dope in the sense that it gives people a chance now that don't have the money to fly out to be like, you know what, I can just showcase from the space that I have, and then some people are getting some exposure now. So I think it's dope in that sense.
Mhm.
So it's not gonna take. I think it's not gonna take away from the natural essence, because people will always be underground. People will always be raw. But I think it's just another avenue for other people who like. I think it's perfect for the keyboard warriors. They don't even have to leave the house, bro. They can just stay at home in their pajamas and battle anybody, and just talk all that shit. It's perfect for them. But it's not for me.
Does anyone remember bboy.org? We used to have to battle each other like that online.
God.
Shout out to Zen. Shout out to
Shout out
Zen,
to
yo.
Zen. He's like a fucking warrior over there, yo.
King, yo.
Fucking warrior
That
over
is,
there, bro.
Definitely
That's
the
hilarious, bro.
of Canada, the online king of Canada.
This guy
He's
would
a king and he
talk
can
so
back
much
it up.
shit. This guy would talk so much shit on like B-Boy World, but then you have his trailer there. He's like, "What are you gonna do about it?"
Yeah, that's the thing, because it's like
so
a lot of
fucking
people,
jokes.
like when they talk shit and you look at the footage, they're usually trash. But when they're dope, it's like, oh, he's actually dope. Why you talking? Why you talking like that then? Like, you know what I mean? But each their own. You know what I mean?
Yo,
I try
remember
to
a
get
story
online.
Switch told me? Like, Switch was out of town. He's like, oh, yeah, you're from Toronto, right? Who's this guy on the B-Boy org forums talking mad shit? Word? That's my boy Zen, dog.
Oh, bro. I was trying to even say I'm from fam sometimes, real shit, because, oh, wait, fam? Like Toronto? So, like, same crew as Zen? I'm like,
oh shit.
Yo, this guy's marketing, bro. He's putting your name out.
that.
Yo,
Now I
bro.
just have tricky tea when I travel. That's it.
You're speaking of Zen and fam. Yo, is he still in fam? Yo, I gotta ask. But if you don't want to ask, it's all good.
Okay. So,
Oh shit.
Oh
know.
shit! Oh shit! Yo, we finally got confirmation.
I can only speak on behalf of myself. I messaged him recently. I was like, yo, I'm still cool with you. Yeah, obviously, he knows what his online persona is. He's always been this way. So I was like, dude, don't feel that everyone's opinion is the same in the crew. You know what I mean? So some people, it's like right now we're at the stage of we can't associate ourselves with him because it's affecting us, where people are messaging us, or it's affecting like gigs and stuff where people don't really want to mess with us because whatever he says, they think it's us. So that's why we've publicly said every single member's views are different. Me and Switch have different views on stuff. We argue all the time, but it's never like beef and stuff, like, you know, but it's like, yo, Zen does take it a little too far and he knows this. So he does need to find a way, but he has every right to speak his mind. You know what I mean? It's just, there's consequences for the way you speak. So you do have to be careful with what you say. So to me, yes, Zen is still fam. As for the rest of the members, you got to ask them personally.
Oh, true.
Okay.
Rude Boy Posse is still around though, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Yo, man, Rude Boy Posse.
Baby.
That was a classic era.
Sure.
Oh, just wait for the footage. Wait for the footage, bro.
Wait, how did Rude Boy Posse even come to be? I never got that.
Man.
Okay.
Learn them, bro. Learn them.
So Rude Boy Posse is like, think of it. So first it started off with just like Fam and MEC used to have beef, but not me.
They had beef.
Not me, because I used to, before I joined Fam, I was part of a crew called Footloose Effects, and I was also part of Natural Flow. But I knew MEC when I first started as just Footloose Effects. They used to come to my, like, I knew Andel, I knew Pieces, I knew those guys. So, and then I used to practice with them, and they're like, yo, so what's Switch B saying? You know, I was like, yo, I'll tell them to roll soft. And then we started practicing with them for a few weeks, and then, you know, we started to go back to the fan practices, and everyone's like, yo, where you guys getting all these like new like steps and stuff? Like, you guys are looking sharper and cleaner, like, you know, you guys are just more fresh. We're like, yo, we practice with MEC, and everyone's like, yo, MEC, what the fuck? Why you guys practicing with those guys? You know, so we're like, yo, I was like, yo, trust me, it's chill. Those guys are cool. So I, in a sense, squashed that beef. So then we were all cool at Fam and MEC, and then so everybody thinks Rude Boy Posse is just Fam and MEC. There's actually other members that got down as well, like Benzo, Jedi, Kid Unity, who's one of M-Show's mentors from Concrete Poets. I don't know if you guys remember
Concrete Poets.
M-Stro, Kid Unity, you know what I mean? Sykes, shout out to Sykes, you know? And then, it was just a movement. Like, we just moved together, so we're just like, yo. And then it was B-Boy Biggles that came up with the name.
Yo,
like, yo,
shout out to my mentor, my
Rude Boy Posse.
Biggles, dog.
Very knowledgeable guy.
Yo, Dave Barron, yo, where you at, baby? Where you at, yo? We want you back.
I just saw him a couple days ago.
What?
What?
I thought you skipped Toronto, yo. What is this?
Yo, I thought he left, yo. I thought he was a refugee out of some
He was
other
all over
place,
the
dog.
place. I was at a Popeyes and
Chicken sandwich, yo.
he like, yo,
Chicken
T,
sandwich?
yo, T. And obviously, I was like, so in my phone, I was like, can't be talking to me. And he kept saying it over and over, yo, T. And he had the mask on. And I was like, oh shit, Biggles. And then, we caught up for a second, talked. And then, yeah, he's doing good. He looks good.
Hell yeah.
Good, yo. Yo, I gotta see the original mentor, yo. It's been a minute.
Yeah, I don't know where he's living or whatever, but I ran into him. So I was like, oh, I'm like, dude, I haven't seen
Living on
him
the
in years.
run.
That's crazy.
Wait, what year did this happen with the fam and the MEC beef?
I would say that was around 2006, 2005,
Oh,
2006.
Hot minute.
But that's when me and Switch got down in MEC, 2006.
Oh, so you guys were originally fan before MEC then?
Yeah, and we're the only 2 fan members that joined MEC.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks like, oh, are any MEC 6 fams? Like, no, it's just me and Switch went to MEC, but we rep fam first, and those guys, you know what I mean?
I had to ask you that because I was like, yo, what's the difference between fan and MEC? Because I literally had no idea.
Yeah.
Just because you guys always battle.
It's just me and Switch.
Mostly you. After going through all the footage,
Yeah.
after going through all the footage, I'm like, yo, this guy battles so fucking much. And you go down first every time.
I'm a battle fiend, bro.
Yo, talk to us about that, yo. How do you do it, yo? How do you enter like bare jams like that without
If
getting?
I didn't turn down the Sharif battle, I was like, yo, I'll do it. I'm a fiend, bro. I got to the point where I started entering more than one category. I was like, okay, I'll do the all styles and I'll do the b-boy. I had good stamina. I grew up playing a lot of sports, so I was training from like 7 years old straight to. I started breaking when I was 14, but I did sports right until I was 19, so I had a lot of stamina training. So doing a lot of rounds wasn't a thing for me. I was like, whatever, I got energy. It's like, what, you guys can't do 3 rounds?
Oh shit! Yo.
Might as well go from that. Yo, how did you start breaking?
Oh, okay. So it was actually my boy from Buck and Flavor. Shout out to Matt Cruz, Buck and Flavor, baby boy. Yeah, we originally went to elementary school together when he first moved to Canada in grade 6. And then we became friends. We lived across the street from each other. And then it was in grade 9, 3 years later, we were in separate classes, but same school, Woodbine Junior High. And I saw him like doing footwork in the cafeteria, like in between classes. And I was like, you know, people just like, oh, I could break dance. And like, you know, but for him, it was like mad organized. And I was like, yo, that looks clean, yo. Like, what is that? He's like, yo, it's breaking. I'm like, breaking? What the fuck is that? You know, because I knew what breaking was because I seen it, but I didn't know about hip hop like that. I only knew about like rap and DJing. He's like, yo, come to my house after school. I'm going to show you some videos. And I was just like, okay, word. And then he showed me like Crazy Legs. He showed me Easy Rock. And then I was like, okay, cool. Dope. Same footwork like Steez. But then he showed me Texas and Florida B-boys like Nightcrawler, Curious George, Mondo. Yo, and this is when people were just getting air flares. So it's like, oh my God, he did 6 air flares. It was like, and I was like, yo, how is that even possible? Like the closest thing I've seen to that is maybe like gymnastics or like martial arts. And I couldn't afford either at the time. So I was like, yo, I have a couple of my boys doing it. So then he showed me some moves. He tried to teach me like a baby freeze. I did the ugliest baby freeze of life. And he's like,
with the neck on the ground, yo.
Yeah, bro. But then ever since then, and it was like the first thing that like, I was really good at everything. Every sport, I was like, I did every sports team, and I was always on starting lineup. I was like, but breaking was the first thing I was slow at. So I was like, it humbled me, and like because I was mad cocky, bro, and I was just like, fuck, I'm so whack. I gotta practice. And then that's how I got into it. And then we started a high school crew called Foot Respect. It was really Untouchable Force at first, and then we changed the name to. So and my original name at that time before Troubles was Top Dog.
Top dog.
Oh shit!
Damn, yo,
We're gonna call you that next time, yo.
Here's the joke. You know, TD Canada. TD used to be partnered with Canada Trust, right? Because they joined. It was separate banks, and then it was joined, TD Canada Trust. So I came up with the slogan because TD was like my initials. So it was like, yo, Top Dog, Canada, trust me, yo. Like, yo.
Yo, next jam we MCing, yo, we calling you Top Dog, yo.
Yeah, Canada Trust, dog.
And then it was Troubles, and then I changed my name to Troubles. A lot of mischief.
Then you
And
got some
then
tricky.
I only practiced tricks in the beginning, like power and tricks. So I wanted 2 titles because all my schools and stuff in the area, everybody had 2 names. I went to Vanier, so it was like Vanier Vikings. When I went to Woodbine, it was the Woodbine Warriors. So I was like, yo, I need another team name, yo. So I had something relevant to me, and so I was like, yo, Tricks. So Tricky Troublez. It's just Troubles, but Tricky's like a title name.
Mm.
Yeah. And here I am, bro. 20 years later, still doing it.
That's the other question. How long you been
Killing
breaking,
it
bro? That's crazy. Yo,
Well,
so you
I
and Street
started in spring of 2000. So like grade 9.
So you and Street have been breaking for 20 years, and your progression makes sense. But you know,
This is like, yo, if it's like a chart, bro, you're like this, bro, then he's like this, dog.
That's why I was like, but he did say he stopped. He said he just started breaking again this summer that
Yeah,
passed.
that's what they all say, bro. That's what they
I
all
know, right?
Shout out to my boy Mark Canlis.
Or here's the classic one. Oh, how long have you been breaking? Oh, well, I was breaking for like 7 years, but I was only breaking serious for like 12 years after that. No.
Yeah,
When you
yeah,
started
right.
breaking,
Yeah.
that's it. I don't care how long of a break you took. That's your fault.
Yeah.
20 years, bro.
Yo, Myron Jeff is like, yo, how long you been breaking for? Like 4 years. What year did you start? 2011. I'm like,
Wait,
this
that's
math doesn't
fucking
add up.
Yo, man,
Doesn't
man's
add
got
up,
their
bro.
math wrongs when they're fucking.
Yeah.
Yo, that's how you know they're
Math
lying.
wrong, dog.
I'm talking about hours, bro. What year did you start? That's when you started. That's it.
Yeah, true. So speaking of back then, yo, who were your rivals back then, and who and like, were there any b-boys at that time you hated? Like how you had like actual beef with?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Yo, shit was real. So at first, I want to say my very, very first rival was B-Boy Pieces.
Oh, pieces.
Oh,
Oh shit.
We've been going back and
It's
forth
been
ever
slowly,
since
bro.
2002, I believe it was. He called me out. There's some call out jam. Drops did, and when he was drunk in Monks, it was at U of T campus, the downtown campus, at the Cat's Eye.
Like
Place
the
was
brown
called
tiled
Cat's Eye.
area?
Yeah. And then Biggles trolled it. I didn't know until after. He's like, yo, it was because of me. But he's like, I was just chilling. And then Pieces is like, yo, I'm going to call out Trouble. Because he had to go on the mic. He's like, I call out Troubles. And I was like, what? Why is this guy calling me up, bro? I'm just trying to chill, bro. Like, whatever. But then ever since then, we've always been going at it because we're both like air chair,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, yeah,
air chair savvy and like, you know, stacking or whatever. And he definitely beat me that first battle. But it was like I had my rounds where I did some shit. You know, but he was like my first rival.
Mm-hmm.
The first real beef was like I would say Supernaturals.
What happened?
Yeah,
What
that was real.
happened? Enlighten me.
So what
Alright,
it was,
I guess
it
we'll
was
play
like
that video.
it was just breaking. So like you know what I mean? Because like yo, I'm so cool with like Onton. I'm so cool with Bridge. Like you know, like people find it weird. Like remember how Dizzy came back for a bit?
Yeah.
And then we went to Lethal's house, and he's like, "What? Fam?" And like Supernatural and like dinner shit. Like yeah, bro. Like bro, Toronto has changed. We're grown up now. You know what I mean? So back then it was just like it's like any anime, bro. It's like you know, think about Goku. How many enemies did he have with Yamcha and Tien? And you know now they're all boys and shit.
Even Frieza, bro. In the new shift, they're boys. Yo, Frieza, Goku.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So that's what it was. It was like it was a good rivalry because we kept each other on our toes, but it did almost need a couple of times where we almost fist fought.
Jeez.
You know,
How did it all go down? Like, how did it start? Like, was it just you kept on battling each other, and then eventually it's
we kept battling, and then it kept on like who's better, and then there was a lot of online talking. So we're like, oh, this guy's talking online. You know, like, there's even one time Dizzy made a subliminal joke. A couple of Supernaturals made a subliminal joke about Andy Poolhall.
Yeah.
And we're like, there's only like 2-3 crews that go there. So me and Switch had to roll up one time. We waited for the last 10 minutes of St. Lawrence practice.
Yeah.
And this Dizzy was talking, and we're like, yo, Dizzy, we gotta talk, yo. We went outside and we're like, oh, okay. He's like, all right. So we're like, yo, we saw that video that you made, like, you know, talking about Andy Poolhall. Who are you talking about? He's like, oh, no. So then he said,
Y'all are fucking petty.
It's real, son.
We weren't gonna
What'd
fight.
you say? What'd you say? What'd you say? Say it again.
If you wanna like, you know what I mean? If you wanna talk, cause like, yo, we're not into talking like that, bro. I'll come to your session. I'll knock on your mom's house, bro. Is our home? Cause like we got some, you know what I mean? We got to settle this. But then it just turned into like we just kept going back and forth, and you know, like, cause I'd say between like 2007 to like 2011, like it was always like spam supernaturals, spam supernaturals.
Yeah.
Just start beating each other like this all the time. You know, GI did their thing sometimes too. MEC even would make finals sometimes, but majority was like always spams. If it wasn't finals, it was like, oh, Fam versus Supernaturals. Here we go. It's gonna be like a routine battle, fucking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you used to comment back in the day, be like, yo, I'm getting tired of battling GI and Supernats all the damn time. And I'm just like, back then, I'm just like, yo, dog, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm trying, dog. I don't want to see that either.
Yeah, you know, like I wanted these people to just switch up the brackets even, because you know people set it up sometimes. Even me, I'm not gonna lie. Some of my jams, I'm like, I think these are the favorite crews. I'm gonna separate them. But now I just do it like out of the random out of the hat. Or my last jam that I did at, I let you choose your own bracket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the Harborfront one. True.
No, choose your own bracket. That's how I do my shit now. No prelims.
Yeah.
Choose your own bracket. So if you face somebody, it's your own fault.
Yo,
For either being late or writing your name in the wrong spot.
when is the next fever for the flavor, bro? Like, you gotta have another one.
Yo, that's a popular question. A lot
That was
of
my
people
favorite jam when I started. When I started, like that was like maybe the 4th jam I ever went to, and I was like, I wasn't gonna qualify.
What's fever for the flavor?
So
That was the Bridge Rock.
that was my first jam I threw back in 2008 at OCAD, and the concept was 4-on-4, and I only picked the top 4 crews, and then you do a round robin. So there was a lot of upsets.
That's
That
pretty
jam
sick.
was so fucking hype back then. Holy shit, bro.
And
By far, favorite jam in Toronto.
And then that's the jam I did the very first B-Girl City versus City battle. There's never been a B-Girl versus City battle. So I was like, really? I was like, damn. But there was more B-Girls back then, so.
Yeah. There's like 3 now.
Yo, you gonna bring that back?
Yeah.
Yo, speaking of all this, yo,
Montreal came through and it was a smoke show. Sorry. It wasn't even T-Dot. It was like a mix. Cause
Yeah,
like,
it was a mix. Because Charity was in it.
From there, she's from the West.
Yeah.
You know,
Charity's from
Mel
like.
on there. She's from the West. I think was Lunacy on that. I don't think Lunacy was there. No, it was another girl, but she was like from Calgary or something. And then the rest were like Soupy, Mars, whoever. Yeah,
It was entertaining. It was good.
true. Yo, Troublez,
I'm gonna bring it back. I'm just waiting for COVID-19, bro. I was supposed to do it this year, and as soon as March came and shut everything down, I was like, nah, why?
Hopefully next year, bro.
Yeah, next year for sure.
Yo, you're a b-boy that accomplished so much, bro. Yo, what is one of your crowning achievements? Yo, what was your favorite moment like in your entire breaking career? It could be like hosting a jam or like in a battle or something that you won.
Getting
I
that
would
girl you
say if I really had to pick,
Or top 3 moments.
Yeah, look at the wall. Look at the wall, bro.
Yeah, look at your accomplishments, bro.
Look at the fucking wall, bro.
The wall actually.
Holy shit.
Yo, shit.
Holy shit.
The very first jam that we won as a crew as fam was Bboy Unit. That's the favorite one because at this time, this is 2007. Fam was only together for like 2 years. I'm 2nd generation fam, so I'm not even an original fam member. Yeah, I'm 2nd generation.
I want to ask about that still.
Yeah, what's next?
And we never won a battle before. So, and then Lethal told me about, because that jam was like in February, and then Lethal told me about it in like August. He's like, yo, there's a jam coming up. It's called Bboy Unit. They do it in Korea. It's crew versus crew. Start training right now. So I ran back to the fam. I was like, yo, we got to make commandos, bro. We got to make commandos. Because at this time, we were really into watching Rivers crew. And we really liked the way they did, because everyone else was just like, everybody do the same choreography. Yeah. And at the same time, they were like intertwining and like doing all these different commandos and stuff. I was like, yo, we like commandos versus routines. So we started doing lots of commandos. We trained our asses off for this battle. And then we ended up winning. Now we're like, yo, we're going to Korea. So then, and that's not even the highlight. The highlight was, remember how we talked about the 4 crews being favored?
Yeah.
So there's already crews pre-selected, like France, Korea, I think USA, and there was a Japan. They had the 4 corners, and all the other 4 crews that made it from other regional, national competitions had to pick the names out of a hat. So we let Eastspin go, and we're like, yo, Eastspin. And we're like, yo, how crazy would it be if we pull out Rivers
crew,
out of it? Like, we don't want to battle them because, like, yo, they're like one of the best crews in the world at the time.
Yeah.
And then I like shuffled it. He's like, open up the paper.
Fucking Destiny.
Rivers. We're like, oh. It's like, yo, it's like it's like an NBA moment where like you make it to the NBA and like you grow up watching Kobe, and then your first game you gotta play against Kobe. You're like,
Ooh,
oh
yo.
my god,
Full circle,
so
baby.
that was crazy. It was a really fun event. It was really like inexperienced, but it was a dope eye opener.
Yeah.
And the second one would be my first international win ever, which was at
Videos. I got all those videos. I got them all.
IBE. So what happened? So you guys remember there was a qualifier here for breaking the cycle, and then
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
So what happened? I was injured when I was judging this, and I wanted to enter, but I couldn't. So they asked me to judge, and I was surprised they didn't ask me earlier because I won breaking the cycle 6 years in a row. 6 years in a row. So I was like, yo, let me get, I got my 6 rings, whatever. But then I got injured, and then Switch didn't want to go when the time came because like this trip was in the summertime, and he's like, yo, T, you want to go? Like, you've been killing this jam. So he gave me his ticket, and I was like, yo, that's dope. So I went, and then I get to the hotel. I was like, yo, Troublez. They're like, Troublez is already checked in. What do you mean? I was like, what are you talking about? I'm right here. So Troublez, it was Troll, B-Boy T Roll from Mcnasty or whatever.
How the fuck you get that mixed up?
Yo, T-Roll trolled you, bro.
He said his name Troll or whatever, and they're like, no, we don't have it. He's like, oh, like Troublez? Oh yeah, Troublez. So he took my hotel room, bro. So they had to take me to another city that was like 20 minutes away. And I was so pissed. Actually, no, they sent us to like a penthouse. It was me and Zen chilling.
Ooh, penthouse.
We're like, yo, we're balling. But the next day they kicked us out and they sent us 20 minutes away. And I was pissed. So then I tried to sign up for like the Top Rock battle, the footwork battle. I was late for everything. And then they're like, yo, I tried to sign up for the one-on-one. They're like, yo, you're not from Europe. This is only for the European qualifier. I was like, I was getting so pissed. And at this time, I was really tight with Greentek. And I was trying to chill with him for months. And he would come to Toronto. I'm busy. I go to Montreal. He's busy. So what happened was like, yo, someone's like, I was so pissed. I was ready to just not leave the jam, but I was like, yo, who cares? I'm just going to go smoke up, whatever. And someone ran around the corner and was like, yo, Greentek's here. And I was like, what? What do you mean? And then he comes around the corner. I was like, yo, bro, I've been trying to chill you for like 6 months. And I told him the whole story about how I couldn't like do the battles because they pushed me out. And then you know what pissed me off the most, especially for the Top Rock? I left because they said the list was full. I left, came back, and they're like, yo, you should have stayed. They let in like 25 more people.
What the fuck?
Yo, I was
bro.
pissed.
That's just a B-boy thing.
I was pissed. I wanted to win that so bad. And Greentek's like, yo, soft. There's a 2-on-2 tomorrow where the concept is one B-boy and one any style dancer. It's called Robot Wars. And I was like, whatever, man. Yeah, sure. But then we ended up winning that jam, bro. I was like,
Greentek?
And what was crazy was like, I was 29 at the time. This is September. And I was going to turn 30 in October. But I had a personal goal that I wanted to win an international jam before the age of 29.
Nice.
Before the age of 30. And I was able to do it. So I was like, yo, that's right here.
Yo,
That's Robot
dream,
Wars
bro.
right there in the middle.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yo, then this R thing right there, yo.
Wait. Let me see that shit.
The freeze thing. Oh, shit, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. Yo, so that was it was a crazy story. There's like so much more details, but oh man, I was having a terrible time. So that was cool. I ran into Greentek and he helped me get my first dub internationally.
Yo, it's sick, yo.
Yeah, man.
Yo, what's Greentek saying, man? I swear this guy's kind of gone to a lot of heat in the scene.
Yo, he just came up with a beat. If you check his Instagram, he came up with a new beat, something about for the haters.
Okay,
yeah, he made a song for all the haters. Greentek doing his thing. I just saw him in August. I went to Under Pressure in Montreal, and he's chilling. He's vibing. He's DJing. He's popping still. He's training. He's just doing his own thing.
True.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of attention for a minute.
Speaking of attention, bro, yo, this fucking week's been crazy, yo, especially for yourself, man.
Oh boy.
But I'm gonna restart the Zoom call and then we can talk all about that stuff. All right, yo. All right, we back from our little washroom break, so we're gonna get all TMZ drama alert in this bitch right away. That section, yo. Well, James, what are you gonna ask?
The Troublez, yo. The question that everyone's been asking, bro. They've been blowing my phone up out of shit.
Okay.
How do you get headspin so good, bro?
That wasn't it, buddy.
No. Ask him, bro. Ask him.
All right. So I guess we want a little bit of context. So I guess the first question is, yo, what was your relationship between Que Roc before this whole fiasco happened?
Oh, yo, Que Roc's like my brother, bro.
Yeah?
Que Roc's like my bro. He's like one of my main mentors. One of my main 4 mentors. So I coined phrase.
The Four Horsemen.
Yeah, I'm the one who coined phrase this. Because when I was coming up in the scene, I started in 2000, and I originally saw Q. We didn't start talking till maybe like 2005 or 2004, but it was 2001 when I first saw him. So over the years, but I saw the whole DDT versus Supernatural, the legendary beef, whatever. And I was always wondering, like, what's the beef with like between these guys? Because I was more coming up with Natural Flow. So I was like, obviously my bias was toward Supernaturals because that's a supernatural offspring, So, but when I started hanging out with those guys like Benzo, Que Roc, Jedi, and Heist, I realized like these guys are fucking cool as shit. Like, yo, I respect these guys a lot. And they didn't care that I was chilling with Supernaturals, but Supernaturals didn't like that I was hanging out with them.
Yeah, of
so I was like, So I chose my path. There's more to it why I didn't, because I was almost joining Supernaturals at one point and then turned around. That's a whole nother topic. But it didn't fall through, and I joined them. And so now with Q, we got our relationship good, like the old school way, like through battling each other. You know what I mean? Like our energy was very like, we didn't hate each other, but it was just like we were on that raw B-boy tip. And I gained my respect from those 4 guys through battling them for about 1 or 2 years before I got their respect fully. Like Benzo always showed me love before. Heist is more like the tough love guy. Jedi's like the old school master on the mountaintop. Like, yo, you got to climb up the mountain on your hands and like whatever, Where Q was just like, yo, focus on your form. Yo, listen to the music, things like this. And then over the years, I think it was around 2012 where he started asking me to get down with Ready to Rock. And I kept saying no at the beginning because I was like, not really feeling like the energy. I feel like fam, we're doing more for breaking. Like I know Ready to Rock's a full hip hop thing, and so is fam. But on a breaking tip, I was like, I just want to do my thing with fam. And then he kept asking me in 2013. I was like, yo, why do you want me to get down? And then he's like, yo, your whole lifestyle, I watched you over the years. And he's like, that's what Ready to Rock is all about, like the full hip hop aspect of living it, going out to doing things for the community and, things outside of breaking. So then after that, that's when we got close over the years. And it wasn't until recently that we had a fallout. So now, we're not really cool right now. Not cool right now.
It's all good.
Oh, shit.
So I guess
I'm going to let bygones be bygones. Well, we're not cool right now. That's for sure.
True. So what do you think his motivation was for calling you out like that? Like, what was there like a specific reason? It seems like it's crazy.
I feel so for the last I'd say over a year now, he doesn't want Toby in the crew. For what
why?
Come on, this is
so boring, bro. Come on.
This is so yeah. He said he's dick riding born. Yeah, I saw the video. He said he's dick riding born. He's a two-face.
Yo, who doesn't dick ride born though? Who doesn't dick ride born? Let's be honest.
The thing is, it's like, yo, Toby's never been two-faced to anybody. Toby's like the nicest guy, one of the nicest guys. Like, how could you get? He's almost like a Pieces type. Where like, how could you be mad at? What do you mean you're mad at Pieces? Like, mad at like what? That doesn't make any sense. And he's
mad
like,
at the money he's making.
He said Toby stopped reaching out to him, but then Toby feels like it's the opposite, where Q doesn't really reach out to us. But that's not why we stopped chilling with them. Toby had his own personal thing that he was taking care of. And then I guess Q didn't know, and he took it personal as he thought Toby was trying to not see him anymore. So then that fell through. Now, to me now, it's new because I only found out like a few weeks ago that he's like, you've been out of the crew for 6 months. And I'm like,
what?
6 months? Like, what are you talking about?
What?
I'm in the group chat. Like, I'm battling with these guys. I'm traveling. Like, what are you talking about? And then after he brought up a couple of slanderous allegations and stuff, and he made
serious shit, bro.
Where it is right. So like,
it's pretty fucked up.
Very like a lot of close friends have been like messaging me and like giving me like pointers and stuff. Me personally, I'm not worried because I know my truth. You know what I mean? And I'm going to stand by it. And I was able to actually even talk to a couple of the people that he named, and they both confirmed to me that a lot of the stuff he's saying is not so true. So I'm like, yes, I'm in the, you know what I mean? Like, yes, perfect. But you know, like, I think the reason why he started doing that, and because that's like a super low blow. It's like, it's not even a while breaking anymore.
Yeah. It's
He didn't
beyond.
want to have to feel that bad, like, but somebody made a meme page, and a lot of the memes are about him.
Is
So
it speak of the truth?
He felt, he
Oh,
felt
okay.
that he's like, and I saw it. I took a screenshot and everything. I screenshot everything, bro. Now, especially nowadays, because you know people like to delete their
Yo,
comments.
you need that evidence, dog.
Your receipts. Your
You need that
receipts.
evidence. You need
I
the
was like,
receipts.
yo, he was like, oh, Troubles and Toby, they made that to troll because I want them out of the crew and they don't want to leave. So they're just doing it to troll me. And it's like, bro, I'm just chilling at my house playing Dragon Ball Fighters. And, you know, doing my B-boy thing. I'm like, bro, I'm not even paying attention to, I don't have time to meme, bro. You think I'm scared to, like, call him or do it on my page? Like, what's going to happen? And the stuff that was said on the page wasn't even, like, lies. We were just taking what he said and they put it out there. So I was like, oh, snap. I remember this post. Oh, snap. I remember this post. So it's like, whoever it is, they're watching Que Roc for sure.
Are they in like the circle of you,
Calling him
like
out
friends of you guys? Because like, is it
I
like
don't know.
inside jokes that like are like putting it out there?
I don't know. I don't know who made the page. I'm just saying.
I know who
The
it
stuff
is.
that they posted, I'm like, oh, that's from Que Roc's Facebook wall.
Okay.
Facebook post. It's like, you know, it's like, oh, you said you did an interview with, and then he's like, oh, I was down with Boogie Brats, and I did this, and you know, so I was like, yo, let me, yo, Gadget, yo, Q said,
I remember.
shit.
Yeah, we also
you know,
spoke to.
and
Yeah.
I talked to some members, and they're like, no, never down. And I was like, So, you know, and then this page is just showing like, yo, over the time, and it's not even that, it's just other people too. I'm not trying to bash Que Roc, but I'm just trying to say the truth of what I've been hearing over the years, because I've defended him for years. It's only until recently where he came at me where I'm just like, bro, there's so many people over the years that don't like you because of all the stuff that you've done, and then now it's adding up where it's like, when it's me, this is the first time anyone's ever heard anything like this coming from me. So it's like, where is this coming from? So pretty much, if that meme page wasn't made, he wouldn't have dropped that information. And the information he dropped is all mixed up, and so it goes to show like he has a track record of mixing information up the wrong way, which is also damaging because people are going to take what he said as an exact thing, not realizing that, yo, he's mixing it up. Even if it's like a little bit of truth, it's still mixed up, bro. So I'm like, if this was a court case with all the receipts that I have, it'd be thrown out. It's like, bro, you lose. Like, you're what are you talking about?
So speaking of that, are you like, would you ever consider like making this like public or like
taking
going
any legal
actions?
So I did my reply post, and I didn't want to get into details. I just talked about the 4 things that he talked about. So a lot of people have asked me, so a lot of people said I should take legal action. I don't want to take legal action against Que Roc. You know what I mean? Because like, yo, that's costly on my end.
Yeah.
You know how the courts are gonna go. This is gonna last like 2-3 years, and then it's like, really, like, just over a meme page, like, oh my god, you know, like, and well, not over the meme page, but like that's the source of it, you know. So it's like, would I take legal action? The best advice I got, as long as it's not affecting my money, I should leave it alone and not put my energy into it. Because how many celebrities have all these women that are like, yo, he's the father of my child, and with me, and you know, like with Kobe, but he was still playing all the games. I'm not gonna hide at home because now you look guilty, and it's like, bro, just focus. The media is a very dangerous thing.
Yo, Kobe played for his freedom though.
Yo, right? That thing, like, yo,
play for your freedom.
Yo, that's crazy. So that's like me, right? Yo, break for your freedom. I'll be like, yo, I'll be dancing so hard. So maybe I'm gonna take this energy and filter it on Sunday. You know what I mean? Because like, I'm not really battle trained ready, but if anybody knows me well, everyone that knows me, it's like I dance best when I'm not really focused on trading so hard. I'm in the moment. I'm a cipher cat. Like,
let loose, man.
my biggest weakness for battles is B-boys that do sets. Because they already know what they're gonna do. They're gonna put the exact amount of energy, and they're gonna like Ills is one of my biggest weaknesses.
Write that down. Write that down.
You know, I won't even lie. Yo,
Yeah.
Ills beat me a lot. Yes, some of them I thought I took, but fair enough. In the long run, Ills has beat me more than I beat him, in my opinion, without judges. I think recently. I think right now, I think he's better than me. Absolutely. I think he's better than me. I think Sticks is better than me right now.
Yo, you know, I was getting a hard boner right now, yo.
That's fine, you know what I mean? Like, I think he's running really well. And over the years, I wasn't really feeling Ill's style. But within the last, 2 years, he's really, picked up his speed. He's hitting hard. He could hit a little bit more freezes, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Do something hard, bro. I want to do something hard. But he's mad swaggy, so I'm like, But the greatest weakness for a guy who does sets is a freestyle guy. When he's on point that day, it's like, he's on point today. No. You know what I mean? So that's why when he goes up against guys like Switch, it's like, oh, shoot. And the Switch is feeling the beat. It's like, some hip hop comes on. It's like, oh, you're done, bro.
Dunzo.
You're done.
Oh, yeah. So I guess to close off the Que Roc topic. So how do you feel overall, out of all of this? How are you feeling?
I feel great because of the receipts I got. And the people who didn't believe in me, I sent them all the stuff that I needed to send on top of the video, and they're like, "Word." So, and I'm not gonna post it because I don't want to
put them on blast.
I don't want to put those people on blast. The people who sent me that information. But if anybody wants to have access to the information that I have, that's in the defense of my name, I'm more than willing to share it privately in Messenger or whatever. I just ask that you don't post it for the sake of both parties, my party and their party. You know what I mean? Just in a respectful way. But I have nothing to hide. I'm down to share it. I'm down to talk facts. I'm even down to have a mediated meeting with him and whoever all these people are to be like, yo, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? This is going too far now. But he said he said in his last video, and he's usually a man of his word when he promises something. And he said he's not going to talk about it anymore. So he's just going to leave it at what it is. So we'll see. But I'm pretty sure it's I don't know. It's possible we can be cool. On my end, it's possible for us to be cool in the future. But as of right now, I don't want to have anything to do with him. I don't want to be associated in any way. And if anybody associates themselves with him and they back him, then they need to not associate themselves with me either. Because
that's fucked.
It's messed up. But I do have friends that are still friends with him. You know what I mean? So I'm not like, oh, you're still friends with Que Roc? Don't talk to me anymore. Yo, that's cool. Just let me know when you're going to go chill with him because I don't want to be there.
Fair.
So,
two more questions. When he made that video, was that the first time hearing about all this stuff? Or did he come up to you? Yeah, he didn't even say this to you.
He never came up to me. I mentioned it to him.
That's even more fucked.
You just showed up. And you're like, yo, what the fuck? And you saw this.
And this stuff was years ago. So it's like, why were we chilling together last year, bro? You guys don't remember when I promoted the Migas and Que Roc workshop? That was last year.
Yeah, true.
Baby. We were buddy back then. What happened? So you knew all this stuff happened back then, and it's like, what are you talking about, bro? When did you find this information out? If you've known this for so long, why didn't you, as a community leader, say something to me? Why did you put me into your crew if you knew all this stuff? Yeah. It just doesn't add up. It makes sense to say those things, but it's the timelines say everything, and I'm like, yo, your timelines are off, bro. So obviously, it's a different personal thing it's something else that's personal.
Yeah.
He just doesn't want us in the crew. That's cool.
And are you still in the crew? That was the last question.
The rest of the crew wants us in, so I don't know.
That answers my question then.
All the active members, anyone who's taking his side, either hasn't met me, or unless yo, you guys don't live in T-Dot.
Yeah.
I live in Toronto. I see Q more than you see him, and so does everybody else in the city. And it's not just me. Ask anybody in the city from his timeline about his character, and they'll tell you. He's gonna think that we're hating him, but it's like, bro, this is their words, not mine.
Yeah.
I have my own version, which is why I defended him for so long. I was like, no, Q's cool. Trust me. You just got to get on his good side. You just got to get to know. Because when you talk to him, he's actually mad cool, man. Yeah. He's a mad talented dude. He's mad cool. It's just sad to see that he's taking this route.
Mhm.
So,
Especially
like,
for you, since you were in his crew too, and you were boys.
yeah. So I'm just like, damn, okay. 2020, really, really hitting people there, yo.
Yeah, man. All
But
right,
I feel
yo.
good. I feel good about it.
That's good.
Cool.
All right, yo. Here, okay. No, this is actually the most important
Guys
question
frozen.
for this.
Oh, sh-
This is the most important question,
All
yo. Are you ready? You ready? All right, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, do it, man.
Have a foot fetish. So, do you have a foot fetish?
Do you have a foot fetish?
Just bring it back to the video. No.
No.
Same.
I like. Do I like? I'm a freak.
Okay, that's
Oh,
what
yeah,
talk
babe.
to him,
Consolation.
But there's no like particular like I like this more than that or that more than this.
Gotta love them all.
You know?
All right, yo, what's your
Mhm.
favorite porn category, bro? When you're on the website.
Oh yeah, yo, fun question, yo, favorite porn category.
Yo,
If you
yo,
answer, we all answer it.
Real talk though. Real talk, and a lot of guys will tell you this. I actually don't watch porn.
What?
You can go through my battle history, all that. I don't, bro.
I'm going through history right now, bro, and it doesn't say
All
that.
that and go. Yo, anytime, bro. Anytime.
Troubles can just get it anytime,
Oh,
dog.
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Anytime at random, check it. It's never there. I'm more of like one time I'll give you a fun short story.
Okay.
We went to Outbreak, me and Switch, and we entered together, whatever. But also was Lethal and Mike Mcnasty from Supernatural.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I think I know the
And,
story, bro.
if you guys know Mike Mcnasty's a freak, like crazy.
I know the
McNasty,
story.
bro.
He's
McNasty.
like, I want to go to the strip club. I want to go to the strip club. And
Oh,
he was
yeah.
just like, he was just
That's
like,
my
yo.
boy, bro.
I was like, no. I kept saying, ask him. I was like, nah, bro. That's just whack, bro. You're just looking at a girl, like you get turned on by looking at her. I need physical contact. That's why I'm like, looking is not enough for me. You know what I mean? It's like I need physical.
Okay.
Like
He's a man of five senses, yo.
Yeah. So I'm just like, and he's like, yo, I'll spot you. Like, you know, it's money. So I know. So I was there. I was literally bored, and we pretty much almost got kicked out because they're like, yo, this guy's not buying no drinks.
Yeah.
What the hell? This is a strip club. What the hell? Like, what? Like, you know, like, I don't know if they asked me if I was gay or homosexual or something at the time, but I was like, no, but like, I was just like, yeah, I like,
All right.
yeah, and that was my first time ever going. I've never been to a strip club before that.
Damn, yo.
Sure, yo.
Yeah, it was my first and last time going.
Yo, I know some stories about Mike Mcnasty, bro. He's savage.
He's a freak. So if you think I'm a freak, like whatever his category is.
I love Mike, yo.
Super freak,
He's
bro.
No,
He's
that's
super
my
freak.
dude. He's my
Yo,
dude.
he's so funny.
He's my dude.
Yo, there was one time we went on a jam, the jam in Buffalo, and he roasted the shit out of me nonstop. And then I tried to like keep up with him at drinking, and like I blacked out. I was throwing up everywhere. I couldn't do it, bro. Like I got bitched out. And he was talking shit the whole time. I was so fucking
Yo,
Yo, bro, you lightweight, James.
pissed. I was drinking at that time too. This was like when I was drinking and
You're
shit.
still fucking weak,
Fucked
son.
me up.
right?
And he was giving me shit for wearing the sweater. And he was like, at the end of the trip, he's like, "Yo, I really like your sweater, bro. I actually wanted it. That's why I was talking all this shit to you." I was like, "Fuck, I would have gave it to you if you stopped talking
No.
shit."
I love that dude, man. He's a good dude. He gets wild though. He gets too wild.
Yeah,
Too
I
wild.
Narnia, bro. Narnia.
Yeah. Oh boy. Woo. That's some Toronto history right there.
All right, baby. We're gonna now, yo.
The real
So
questions.
yeah, here comes the real question from our fans, yo. We got a lot of fan questions for you, Troubles. Yo,
Oh
you're
snap.
a fan.
Okay. Okay.
All right, yo. You ready for this one? All right, yo. First question, yo. Top 3 video games. I know you a gamer.
Top 3 video games that I rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Okay.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Tekken.
Mm.
All right.
Which one?
I started playing. I started getting into fighting games from Tekken 3. It was originally from there, and then Tekken 4 came out. I got pissed off because Jin Kazama, the main character, they changed the style. He didn't want to do the Machine style anymore. I was like, no, I got to relearn everything. Like, I put in so much work. And then Tekken Tag came out. Tekken 5 and 6, I didn't like. They changed it up mad weird. And then Tekken 7 came out, and I'm like, yo, I'm feeling it.
Tekken
So I
7
like
is a shit, yo.
right now. Tekken 7, I'm back into it. So Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Tekken 7, and Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah.
I think those are my top 3
What do you play on? What do you play on?
PS4.
Dude, you gotta like play with my crew, bro. They go in.
Tricky underscore Troublez. Exactly my name. Tricky
Yo,
underscore.
You
Troublez.
hear
I'll
that?
get my
Yo,
crew to
all
add
you
you right
B-boys
now,
that
yo.
play
Somebody add me up if you want
PS3,
to.
PS3.
Let's go.
Mark Khalil made me fucking like rage quit. Like him and his cousin. Like I
Yeah.
literally stopped playing because of them. And my boy Owen. Like yo, like
We had a couple
I was,
sessions
like,
that
they
we-
wiped me. This guy wiped me, and I got fucking. I was like, yo, I'm just learning the game, and they fucked me up.
Yeah, I showed no mercy, bro.
Oh my god,
No mercy.
I'm not gonna play. I won't play because I'm so shit. But like yo,
But
those
I'm
three-
always down to share though. Like, let's go in training mode. I always show everybody what I know because from there it's just like
yeah.
your reaction time versus my reaction time, and then
Ah.
Troubles likes to go low. Anytime he does this attack, he always does this or that, you know. So hit him with the mix up. So you try to
Yeah.
switch it up.
So they'll
So
add
yeah,
you.
people,
I'm
yo,
always
beyond
down to have
breaking
sessions,
hug.
bro. I'm always down to have sessions and train. I just ever since the arcade era died, like nobody wants to like train gaming anymore. So I'm like, man,
Oh, true.
could go online with these random people. Like,
Yo,
Yeah, I
Merkin
hate
Man's
online.
online. Yo, online battles, bro. Shout out.
yeah.
Yeah, next question.
All right, so what are your thoughts on breaking in durags, specifically non-black b-boys breaking in durags?
Oh,
Like your boy Antin,
Like
Nate,
Oh,
Issei.
shit.
like all that shit.
I'm
Like, what are your
allowed.
thoughts?
Basically, I'm allowed. So
Yo,
you know.
me and Eric.
Yeah.
The two people in this podcast right now are allowed to wear them.
All right. Here's my take. Because even learning about durags was new for me. About finding out, I found out about it like last year, like the origins. I was like, let me look into this because everybody's getting like so worked up about it. And the history of it is like it's a hairstyle preserver, and it was like it changed throughout the years, but it did become a fashion thing where it was like it wasn't so much about the hair preserver. It was like, ooh, mine's made of silk. Ooh, I got the gold, you know, the gold strap, whatever. If you're wearing it for breaking, I mean, at the end of the day, everything in the universe is just vibration. It's just a piece of cloth, yo. It's not that serious.
That's good.
Thank you, Troubles.
Let's go. Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Not that
Troubles.
serious.
Because of that, we're gonna battle.
But be prepared for some people to be like, yo, why are you wearing a do-rag, you know? I'm just not going to be one of them because I'll just be like, all right, he's wearing a do-rag, cool. Just, if you rock it, you better look fresh, bro. You better
Yeah,
look
I
fresh,
ain't gonna lie, man. I look fucking dumb with that shit.
okay, man. There's a few ways you can tie it, but it's like it depends on the head shape. What gear are you rocking with? What's the material? You know, is it silk? Is it linen? You know, nylon.
This guy knows about his do-rags, yo.
You know what I
Dang,
mean?
man.
I used to rock rags heavy, and then I stopped doing it. I was more of like a bandana wearer though. I used to rock a lot of bandanas.
I'm waiting for when I get checked wearing a do-rag, and I'm like, dude, I'm
I
black.
rock a bandana this weekend actually. I'll look for one.
Yo.
Waiting for
I
that.
don't even know what I'm gonna wear yet. I usually know what I'm wearing, but I have no idea what I want to wear this weekend. It's not that serious. No disrespect to Toby, but I really hope we lose first round because I'm not. I don't.
Bro, Troubles. Yo, Dennis is battling the 2v2. Yo, if you battle him, yo, throw the battle
No,
for
man,
him.
I'm gonna do my hardest shit, but I'm hope the judge is gonna be like, oh, sorry, Troubles. Like,
Yo,
yes.
man. Yo, real talk, I don't think
Woo!
anybody's
Start
fucking ready, bro.
taking.
Yo, I feel like everybody's fucking washed or tired or out of practice. Man, mans are tired.
Yeah, like I practice here and there, and I can turn up when I need to turn up. You know what I mean? Because like my pride kicks in, where I'm just like, I can't be whack. You know, and I've been breaking for 20 years, so it's like, how whack am I gonna be really? Even if I haven't practiced.
Yo,
For
Not
like,
Shogi, bro. I don't
yeah,
fucking know.
you could be like Shogi, bro. 20 years,
Not
still
Shogi,
active,
bro.
still ass.
Yeah, still ass, bro. Holy, bro.
All right, let's go to the next question, yo. So who do you want to battle with but never got to? This includes older b-boys in their prime.
From Toronto.
Yeah, from Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Toronto because everybody has their picks worldwide. Who did I want to battle with and I never got to? Even if like as like a two, like they would be my partner.
Yeah, duo, like a 2v2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
duo. Ooh, man, that's tough because I battle with almost everybody.
You haven't battled with us yet?
No, not yet. Like just me coming up throughout the scene. Like I never got to battle. Who did I not get to battle?
You
with?
should pick the shortest b-boy, like Fresh Effects or something like that.
Oh shit.
That'd be
No,
like,
I never got to battle with. I never got to battle with Fresh Effects,
yo,
and I never got to battle with Frost.
Oh, shit.
true.
Like Ground Illusions. I never teamed up with Ground Illusions ever.
Damn.
It'd be cool to like team up with like Ali,
Mm.
Frost, Fresh Effects. You know what I mean? And that's like my gen. Like like in terms of like the younger cats. I mean, you know, I'm just doing my thing with my crew. Like I battle with so many randoms a lot of the time, but usually I'm just doing my thing with my crew. You know, MEC or fam. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think because like I think I battled with everybody. And some people, it's like I'm down to battle with them, but it's like they're not at the top of my list. Oh, you know who I wanted to battle with?
All right.
Now that Bridge.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I never got to battle with Bridge. I always wanted to battle with Bridge. And
Showcase with him.
Yeah, but we never like same team. Like, yo, Bridge, let's get him. Because I feel like we got the same energy. We're from that era of like, yo, we take battles serious. We're not gonna fight or nothing, but it's like, yo, we play for keeps. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm sure he'll do it.
Good energy. Yeah, he'd be down.
Yeah,
Be
true.
cool.
True. Do you know someone in this call that really needs to pass prelims right now? Yo, you gotta hook up our boy James, dog. He has been passing prelims for a minute, yo.
What the fuck?
Damn.
What the fuck? Who the fuck are you?
Let's go, James.
Okay, look here, everybody. Last year I only battled one time and I won.
You didn't make it
And
past
this year-
prelims, boy.
This guy's so mean.
Holy shit.
No, yo, it's the type of shit that we do on this, yo. It's the type
When
of
you
shit
learn
we
a different move besides Halo, then come talk to me. It's all right.
Ooh.
Yo, Troubles, yo, you and me both do Halos, yo. This guy's
Yo, I'm
talking
the
shit to
Halo.
us,
I'm the
bro.
Halo king out here, bro. Yo,
This guy's talking
Halo.
shit, dog.
I'll do a Halo every round, bro. I'll do a Halo every round.
Yeah, motherfucker. Talk to him. All right,
Forward,
yo.
reverse, let's go.
All right, yo. Next question, yo. So top 5 B-boys underground right now that people don't know.
That people don't know.
Yeah. Or actually, no. Let me change that question. Your top 5 B-boys in Toronto between 2005, 2012, and then now.
Ooh, so
Like-
go do top 5 between then, and then do top 5 between.
Yeah.
And
Now?
now in this era.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2000 and you said 2007.
2005 to 2012.
Yeah.
Ooh, 2005 to 2012. Ooh,
Yeah.
top 5.
Yeah.
Okay,
Any amount.
that's a no-brainer. Dizzy, obviously, because like he was still battling at this time. Pieces,
Mm-hmm.
Dizzy, so 05 to 2012. Dizzy, Pieces, Phil Fury.
Yeah, we're talking about underground
Phil
B-boys?
Fury. No.
We're talking
Oh,
Versus
wait.
best.
No. Just top 5.
Oh,
in general.
underground.
Okay.
No, it doesn't
Anyone,
matter.
just anyone.
Okay,
You know
my
what?
bad.
Shut
My
up,
bad.
Dennis. Shut up.
That was my bad.
Is it anyone or?
Anyone.
anyone.
My bad. It was my bad.
Okay.
Anyone.
Because I do have an underground list too.
Oh, share us.
And so I said Dizzy, Pieces, Phil Fury.
Yeah,
I really like Switch. I'm just biased. I really like Switch. At one point, I thought he was the best
Mhm.
in the city. At one point, it was like around that time, like 08 or something.
Like
or
08,
he didn't
right?
think so. He didn't think so. Actually, in 08, Zen was really
Yeah.
flames.
Yeah.
Zen was flames. And I would have to say, who else was really killing it at that time? It's tough because so many guys were killing it, like Frost and Nastic. You know, like Nastic in his prime was like,
Yeah.
just
This guy wiped.
he's just a footwork guy. It's like, no,
Just
trust
gutsy.
me. Watch when he ciphers. Watch when he goes out. Don't watch him in the tournaments. Watch like someone's overall breaking. That's why it's hard because I get to see a lot of these guys when they practice, when they party, and when they go to tournaments. And I'm like, yo, I get to see the full aspect of like, whoa, this guy's just disgusting. But if I had to really say so, and I have to add from 07 to 2012, I have to add Jedi to that list.
Jedi?
I have to. He was especially like 07. I remember him and Benzo entered a 3-on-3, just the two of them, and they won the whole jam.
Oh.
Some of the best breaking I've ever seen them do in a long time. I got that DVD too, so if anybody wants to see that footy, holla at your boy. I give
Burn me that.
Yeah.
My tapes. My tapes.
Crazy, bro. It's great. They killed it. I was like, oh my gosh. Especially Jedi. Jedi was snapping.
What jam was that?
That was Unsung B-Boy by Glizzy. Glizzy used to do a jam called Unsung.
Lizzie?
Yeah, Glizzy, you know, Mariano.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was his name.
Yeah,
All right.
Glizzy, yo. Glizzy.
So what are top 5 of like this era, like currently?
Currently,
Dialogue.
Ills. This is just T-Dot, right?
Yeah,
We're
just
doing
T-Dot.
T-Dot.
Yeah.
Ills Sticks. I'm gonna have to still say put Switch there. You know what I mean? Because like just from current, but if okay, let's take Switch off because I already, just from like
all right.
yeah, let's take them off. Like you know, other guys like Ill Sticks. Who's been really killing it? You guys are like your squad's been killing it too, you know. But like I really like Jason. I'm
Jason's
really
nasty.
biased for Jason, bro.
Jason's
He's
nasty.
fucking nasty.
He's
Oh,
nasty, yo.
he's so nasty. He's just got that form and the technique. Like out of the brothers, like Jarek's got the most musicality. He's got the most like freedom. Mark has the nicest form, but Jason has like the nicest flow. That's what I feel. So like overall flow, like everything put together, I like Jason. I put Jason in there, but I like all those brothers. Those brothers are nasty, yo. Holy, yo, they're a problem. Who else has really been killing it?
What are like
How many
Ali or
hell yeah, Ali for sure, Ali, 100%. He should have been one of the first few I named, and then who else is killing it? That's from GI.
one more?
It'd probably be someone from it's probably you, dog. Like, you've been snapping too, bro.
Me? No,
Yeah.
James. Yo, he's talking about you, James.
Wait, what?
Yo, you killing it,
no.
James?
James got really good over the years. Like a lot of people underestimate James, and I keep telling them like, yo, watch him, because some people are like, yo, how did he win this or that, or
Yeah.
Like I when I battled him at
Red Bull.
the second Red Bull, it was split
Yeah.
decision.
Yo.
I almost lost, and I was like, damn. Like, no, he brings it, bro. He's got his.
You didn't almost lose, bro.
I'm like, yo, you guys don't talk down to
James,
James.
yo, you red, bro. James, you red
Yeah,
right now.
right.
B.
Yo, you red, James? Yo, James, you embarrassed, dog.
You know Troubles is my boy, right? You know he's my boy, right? He's a homie.
True.
He's actually not your boy.
Yo, you sure?
Troubles, yo.
Yo, Troubles, is he your boy, dog? Yo, Troubles,
No,
that's my
me
man.
and James tight from day one, bro. He's talking.
Let's go.
Yo,
Okay,
that
yo,
jam was crazy, bro. Like, yo, I know so many people were fucking pissed when I made it that. Oh my god, bro. Fucking crazy.
But
And
it's
then-
like, yo, that's what it is, though.
But it
Like,
is.
fight for prelims, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
I can't know how to. Yo, Anton, don't lie. You said you didn't want to enter because it was Cypher prelim.
Ah,
like,
listen,
dude.
Anton, listen to this.
Yo, you know what I
Anton.
did? I cheated. I did the same 3 sets in all 3 sites because
oh yeah? I think I did that too.
And then the more I did the sets and each circle, I got better and better. I just kept looking at the judges. I was like, I see El Nino being like this, looking at my number. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave next circle.
Yeah.
Taisuke, okay, he's writing down my number. Next, I do the same set because I'm like, yo, I say so many moves, bro.
Veteran tactics, bro.
Yo,
Veteran tactics.
Yo, we're running
Alright,
out of time.
Yeah, so we're running out of time. So I guess before we leave this, your Troubles, do you want to shout out anyone right now? Or any last words for our viewers?
I want to give a big shout out to all the members of FAM, MEC, the Moon Runners. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Ready to Rock all over the world. The Japan chapter, US chapter, Toronto chapter.
Hey.
We're doing our thing, trying to keep it hip hop. Shout out to you guys, for doing this
Respects, bro.
Yeah.
podcast. It's really dope, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's really fun to see that, like, especially just for Hogan, like, you guys, it's rare to see people make crews these days. Everybody's just like, they want to hop onto something else, and it's like, no, start your own thing.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the one-on-ones and two-on-twos. Who cares about that? Have a relationship with your boys. No matter your skill level, you guys are a squad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I think that's ill. Other than that, like, yo, everybody just stay safe out there, man. It's COVID-19. Yo, mask up.
Yeah,
It's not a big
respects, bro.
deal, yo. Just mask up. It's gonna be -30 soon, so you're gonna have to mask up.
Yeah, you hear this, Zen? You hear this, Zen? Boy,
Mask
bro, wear
on,
your
Zen.
mask, goddammit.
Yo, put your mask on, Zen, dog. What you doing, boy?
All right,
That's
bro. All right, yo. So that's episode 6 with one of the best from the 6.
Like, comment,
Troubles.
subscribe.
Let's go, yo.
Like,
Thank you
comment,
very much,
subscribe. We need
Troubles.
that shit.
Yo, this is probably the best episode right now, yo. Respects, bro.
Yeah, no.
All right, thanks, bro. Take care.
Thank you.